Hello and welcome to NACIC Growth Podcast.
When you want to listen to a particular radio station, you tune your radio to that station, tuning into a particular frequency. Same when you want to watch a particular show on TV. It is the frequency you tune into that determines what you hear and what you see. Our brains operate in very much the same way, except that we have only two stations we can tune into: the ego station and the higher self station. The ego station is the station that originates in the programmed mind, which contains all our limiting beliefs that create our fears. The ego station is our wounded self, our false self, the protected self we learned to be as we were growing up and needed to find ways to have control over getting love, avoiding pain, and feeling safe. Our ego wounded self is a closed circuit. It operates on old information that we acquired as we were growing up, information that is no longer relevant or even true. It is not open to new information. It is not open to truth. The higher self station is the station that taps into the unlimited information from the universe, information that is beyond the programmed mind. The higher self station taps into the source of truth that is always here to guide us in our highest good. How do you tune your frequency to your higher self station?
You are listening to NACIC Growth Podcast. Are you interested in doing an online tourism business course? Visit the website tourism-excellence.com. tourism-excellence.com.
We have all been given a dial that either tunes us to the low frequency of our ego station or to the high frequency of our higher self station. This dial is our intent. We have only two intents to choose from. Intent number 1, the intent to get love and avoid pain with some form of controlling behavior. Intent number 2, the intent to learn about loving ourselves and others. The intent to have control over getting love and avoiding pain lowers our frequency and keeps us stuck in our limited mind, our ego mind. When we choose this intent or frequency, we are stuck thinking the thoughts, the lies, and taking the unloving actions that create fear, anxiety, depression, guilt, shame, stress, anger, jealousy, resentment, and so on. The ego frequency is the frequency of being a victim. We choose this frequency when we choose the intent to have control over getting love and avoiding pain. At any moment, we can change our minds and choose the intent to learn about what is in our highest good and the highest of all. We can choose to learn about our ego mind rather than stay stuck in it. The moment we choose the intent to learn about love, we raise our frequency and are able to access the higher self station. This is like moving out of the limitations of our personal computer and into the internet, only better. While some of the information on the internet is true and some is not, all of the information we receive from the higher self station is true. It comes from the source of truth. The only thing that stops us from choosing the higher self station is our addiction to control. The ego mind wants control over our feelings, over others' feelings and actions, and over the outcome of things. When your desire for control is greater than your desire to be loving to yourself and others, and greater than your desire to live in truth, you will remain stuck in the ego station. The ego station tells us that we can have control over things that we actually have no control over, others and outcomes. While we can have some control over our feelings with various addictions, this only leads to greater unhappiness. Our feelings are an inner guidance system, letting us know when we are on track or off track in our thinking and behavior, so suppressing them with addictions only lead to more pain. You will discover great joy when you choose the intent to learn about loving yourself and others and access the incredible information that is yours when you are tuned into your higher self station.
Please keep on fanning the flame of your spirit and follow us on the NACIC World Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube NACIC Growth Podcast channel and our podcast platforms. NACIC Growth Podcast is broadcasted once weekly, every Thursday at 3 p.m. Beijing time. Until next time, please stay safe and be blessed. Till we meet again.